And I think Molly may want to come home with Mayor Pete.
I think
don't
she
know.
does. She's ready to fall asleep on you.
All right. So welcome back to the Toughest Nails podcast. We're here today with Susan Morin from Susans Pampered Pet Care. So Susan, tell us what Susans Pampered Pet Care is.
Susans Pampered Pet Care started in 2020 when I realized that people love their pets so much, like I love my Molly, who's my assistant here, and I wanted to offer something different on a one-to-one individual basis that people can look forward to going away, living a stress-free life, and having a place where they could have a reputable place that that I take care of the pets and reliable service and love your pets just like I love my own.
So everyone loves their pet. Like
Yes.
my dog Beaumont, I love him more than anything. My wife loves him even more. So people want to know that their pet is safe and secure. So how do you tell those people and convince them that they're in the right place with you?
I'm not just a next door neighbor that might forget about taking care of your pet. I constantly do certifications and knowledge to always update myself on pets' behavior. I do American Red Cross and CPR certifications.
So you have special
every year.
training also.
Special training, fare-free certification, which is somewhat newer to understand the anxieties that pets get when the owners are away. So I try to minimize that and then have the pets have the best possible experience for themselves with enrichment and not having anxiety when their owners are away.
Great. And you offer many services. I'm going to go through a few of them and ask you about them. But let's just start off with dog walking. What do you do?
Dog walking, I would usually book 30 minutes or 1 hour visits depending on what the client is looking for. And I would go into their home, get the dog. If they're treat inspired, I would ask them, if they like that, I'd keep them on. We would take a walk, I take pictures, send the client updates, and whatever other care. Also, that goes into vacation care too. So. Well,
we'll get to that. But you also, in addition to the walking, you do pet sitting?
Yes, pet sitting and owners' homes.
So tell us about that.
I offer customized visits, so I don't do overnights, but I do offer up to 4 hours at a time, 4 visits a day, and almost overnights, which are up until 9:30 p.m. at night at your home. So I could do up to 4 visits a day, and then I would leave at night and come back in the morning.
All right. And do you also have opportunities to board dogs?
Yes, I do that on an individual basis, one-on-one in my home. So I don't take in multiple dogs. I just take
one
on
dog at a time.
One dog at a time. Molly inspired me on that because she does better in a smaller environment like that.
So the dog you select gets to stay with you and Molly may?
Yes, Molly has to meet them. We do a boarding trial, make sure it's a good fit for everybody, and we customize what we need for that. She's
Say, where is Molly May?
She's getting excited on that treat there.
You want to come up here, Molly May? We're going to get you on camera in a second. But let's keep going on the services. So I know you have a unique specialty with weddings. So
yes.
Tell me about that.
Wedding pet attendant is when somebody wants their pet in their wedding, but they don't want to have to handle and do the transportation and everything else that comes with it, but they want to remember the special day and have their pets in the photos. So what I would do is transport the animal, pick the animal up from your home, transport them to the venue. You could have all the fun with the pictures while I'm in the background handling the animal, and then could care for the animal after the fact. So you don't have to worry about any of that, but you get to have the nice pictures.
Great. And then pet taxi, what's that?
That is for if animals need to go to the vet, grooming,
So,
any kind
so
of
the owners
services
are
like
at
that.
work, but they have an appointment.
Right, they don't have the time to bring them.
And how much advance notice do you need for that?
Well, for all my services, and since I work alone, I do book a year out. So it just depends on
But
availability.
not for pet taxi.
It depends. Because if you booked me over in your home for 4 visits a day up until 9 p.m. at night, I couldn't, and then I had other
I
clients.
think what you're saying is you don't
overlap.
overbook.
I can't overlap services.
So what
because
you do is dependent on
Right.
what you've already committed to.
Exactly.
And then when you have open time, you fill it for other people.
Exactly. So on a given day, I would never do a boarding overnight in my home the same time I'm in a client's home till 9 p.m. because it's not fair. I can't be in 2 places at once. So
Right.
I have to be limited to what I schedule.
All right, so tell me about Molly May, your assistant.
Well, Molly May is...
Let's get her up here.
She's 10 and a half. She'll be 11 this October.
Can we get her up here on the screen? She seems to want to film us
She's
rather
like
than
a
join the
puppy
show.
still. So she likes to play. Mom,
Molly May,
hey.
come here. Come here, see Pete. Where are you? Come on. There she
She
is.
loves to give kisses.
Come on up here. All right. So what do you say?
Oh.
So tell us about Molly May.
So Molly, I always say she's very cat-like. She's reincarnated from my cat I had before her. But she is very she's a very sweet girl, but she loves her alone time and she likes her one-on-one individual time. That's why I just designed the whole pet care around her, and that's why I do the individual meet and greets when a dog is boarding in her home, and have her make sure that everything works out, that the temperament, everybody is good together. But she is very cat-like. Like I said, she likes to play, she likes her time, but then she also likes to go in her own space and
So she's
take a nap.
your real assistant.
Yes, she is. When I do my
has a job.
bookings,
She has a job.
yes, when I do work on my website, when I do the bookings, when I'm talking to clients, she's right by my side all the time, and
Are you
she helps
giving her
out.
fair and adequate compensation for her work?
Yes, I do. She's she's very picky on her food and her treats, and she's well compensated with that.
All right, so now, if someone wants to get a hold of you, Susan, what's your phone number?
203-704-7607.
And you have a website?
Yes,
So people can go on a website?
definitely.
And what's your website?
Susans Pampered Pet Care.com.
And what's your email?
Email, I try to keep it simple, Susans Pampered Pet Care @gmail.com.
And you're on Facebook and Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram, both Susans Pampered Pet Care. They could also reach me through messages there.
So there's lots of ways for people to
Yes.
check you out.
Yes, definitely.
So good luck, keep up the good work, and I think Molly may want to come home with Mayor Pete.
I think
don't
she
know.
does. She's ready to fall asleep on you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.